657-81007 if you want to join us. Ian Bagg's here. He's at the Hilarities. Did I say the Hilarities?
The Hilarities.
Sure did, Grandpa.
The Hilarities with a police.
You can get tickets on the internet.
He's at Hilarities. Tonight, 7 to 9:30. Tomorrow, 7 to 9:30. And then 7 o'clock on Sunday for the, what do you call it? The Sunday night Come to Jesus Ian Bagg extravaganza? Anything
I call
like
it
that?
the massacre.
The massacre.
But I did hard on the mass, and then an acre at the end. The massacre. No, it's just a lot of fun on the. It's here's my problem with Sunday shows.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a letdown no matter what because Saturday night is so high.
Okay.
And then you just go in. It doesn't matter if the crowd's there. You still did You did two rockin' shows on Saturday, and then it's Sunday's just got. Oh, we've got school
Kind
tomorrow.
of a laid back.
Yeah. And you know, people that Sunday Fun Day people don't come to the comedy show. I
They're
see what you
passed
mean.
out by 2 p.m. Sunday people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
They drink
girl.
with brunch.
Yeah.
But at least at this time of year in Cleveland, you're not competing with football.
Hey.
Well, really, were we?
Well,
Earlier in the season you were.
Yeah, the first game.
September.
First game was really competitive, and
Home
then
opener.
everybody was just like, hey,
Yeah.
quarterback's drunk.
that's right.
I
Hey, by
love
the
it.
way,
I love that team.
the Indians, Mary will be very happy. They reached a $17.5 million deal with Francisco Lindor.
Yes.
So-
That means I have. For how many years?
7 months. Is that a lot of money for 7 months?
I don't
okay.
think so, to be honest. It's all right.
more
But
than
that
I
gives
make.
Two
me
more and he could have a baby.
that gives me 7 months
Took
to
him.
make my move.
Is that you're slowly
yes,
going to
I
make your
love
move on him?
Mm-hmm.
First month,
Figure
just
it out.
staring.
Just staring from afar, and then I stare I get closer, and I stare closer.
I know. What,
And that's as far as I planned out.
do
so
you
far.
ever do this? Do you ever do this in your move?
I do more of a. It's more of a very like that, like
Yeah,
just
it's
like
good.
a.
Guys will be
Yeah,
like,
just a
"Huh."
few. Yeah, can't do too much.
Seems to be some sort of bird around here that might attack.
This
Should do the
doesn't
flex
Shake my
challenge
tail
for 'em.
feathers.
this doesn't
Flower-
say how
it's a
long they
featherless
signed
bird.
him for. Just that they signed him.
Is it?
That's a bad
Did he
reporter.
get signed or was it arbitration?
It says
What is arbitration?
Indians reach $17.5 million deal with Francisco Lindor. Second highest deal that the tribe has ever offered.
I would say that'd be 1 year, right?
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
guessing that's 1 year
Yeah.
because
1 year,
once
okay.
he is a free agent, he's going to get like one of those $350 million
Yeah.
contracts.
Will he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$17.5 million.
He and I can
Then you're
probably
going to have
make.
to find somebody to take her.
We'll probably
spot.
make it work.
Probably.
17 mil. Yeah, we can make that work.
Matching
I bet.
Teslas.
Yeah.
Now that's that's Ian Bagg money. I mean,
Yes.
we've talked about this before. When you're up in that upper echelon
Yes,
of
it's-
income, you know, when you're
Yes.
in 8-figure territory.
I know
right?
what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course. It's. Do you find that you've changed? Do your friends
Yes.
change? What is?
I find I go to Gelson's rather than Ralph's.
You're not a Vons guy.
Not a Vons anymore.
Oh boy.
I go back by and I wave from the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
And then my electric car swoops me over to the Gelson's.
You're like, I used to shop there too, plebes.
Oh, enjoy yourself. Probably have to have one of those cards that gets a little percentage off.
It's on your keychain. It's got peeling
yeah.
plastic.
Yeah. Being a rich person for me, it's been different. I find I find that noise a lot when
wake up
my
in the middle of the night and
stocks
hear it.
hit.
Mary doesn't think money would change her.
Oh, Mary.
Am I wrong?
Oh, you'd wear high heels and yoga pants. That's money. Not sneakers and yoga pants. High heels.
High heels only. Red bottoms.
Yeah, higher heels and yoga pants.
Oh.
You had to have worn high heels and yoga pants at some point.
All the time.
Yeah.
I almost wore them today, but I'm going to like a dancing thing later, and I'm like, I don't want to be in
Do you
those.
really wear high heels
Yeah.
and yoga pants?
Well, I'll wear like boots, like high-heeled boots.
Okay,
with
that's
these.
different, but,
Yeah.
like, I'm
no,
talking
like
like-
pumps, like,
yeah.
no, stilettos.
Like mob
no.
wives.
No. Never done that. No.
She comes in and throws a wine glass at my head. And I
Yeah,
know it's
that's what
on.
it is.
It's on. A full wine glass.
What dancing thing are you going to tonight?
Emo night.
Go with the stars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Emo night?
You don't have to go straight
There's
to
no
that. That doesn't start till
dancing in
11:30.
emo.
I have things to do after the show, Bill. You don't know my life.
Emo night is just standing there
Just
and
standing
rocking
there.
slightly side
no
to side.
We all go
yes.
and we cry separately. You face a
There's
wall.
no crying.
You face a wall at emo night, and everybody is sad
Yeah, look
and
away.
angsty, and you
No
put your
eye-
bangs
no
in front
eye
of your
contact.
face.
Yep. That's
But
gonna get you a
everybody has
baseball
their
star.
own eyeliner pen,
Oh.
and you can either do someone else's eyeliner after it's messed up from crying, or you can have someone do yours. It's pretty communal. You know?
The way you just handed me your eyeliner, I feel like I've just been served.
There you go.
You're trying to challenge me to an emo dance? All right, then.
Lay down some cardboard.
The thing about money.
Not a lot of crying and money.
Well, I will say this. I have been poor. I'm nowhere near poor now. I'm nowhere near rich. But I am at that level of life where I fly first class.
That's nice.
And
And
then
there's I just, not to interrupt, but there's nothing wrong with just being like comfortable.
yeah.
Like a working performer.
That's what first class is now.
Yeah.
And if you can do it, man. That's great.
But I did a tour with a buddy of mine in Europe, and we did private jets.
Who was that?
I don't want to say that it was Gabriel Iglesias,
I
but
was thinking
yeah, it was
Air Fluffy.
Air Fluffy.
Yeah.
The plane.
I
didn't
heard
take
him on a
his-
podcast talking about this tour, and that you opened for him.
I went there. I went over. We went to Europe, and it was private jet, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. And I'd never private jetted everywhere
Sure.
before. And then afterwards, going back to first class, I was angry.
Oh,
Yeah,
how?
of course.
How
I
are
was
you
just
supposed to
like,
live?
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, shouldn't
First
it be an
class.
estimated time of departure?
Should.
Right.
When we decide to get on the plane, that's when we'll leave. That's how private jets work.
That's how you know you're hitting like the various echelons of wealth and income. Is you go, oh my God, I've never flown first class, and then you do that, and then you're complaining in first
Yeah.
class.
Man,
That's
first
when
class.
you know. Like I've never flown first class.
Shut up.
I never have.
Where
No.
are you going with me?
It seemed.
Hold on. Do you want to go someplace by the end of the month and fly first class with your
Yes.
wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
He should go see you in Vegas.
Where you want to fly out to Vegas? If you just buy a normal ticket, I'll upgrade you. Like
You have to buy the
$100
first ticket.
Yeah.
And you gotta buy tickets to his show
Like,
too.
Yeah, we'll do it.
No, you can't have tickets to the show. That's where you're gonna break. I have these.
He's like, the tickets to my show are $1,100 a piece.
I have like 8 upgrades left,
Yeah.
and they have to be used by the end of the month.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to.
Okay, I'll shoot you a text.
So if you want to fly, you have to fly United. But
That's
if you
fine.
and your wife want to go someplace and fly first class, even Europe, if you want to go to Europe, if you want to buy planes.
Well, we have a wedding in Jamaica in April, but you
It's
got to use this by the end of the month. Yeah, I know.
It's gotta be at the
January.
end. It's just like a weekend getaway for you guys.
We could probably come out and see you by the end of January.
Monday, we're off the 20th.
We have a wedding in Detroit.
Oh, that's where you want to fly first
A
class.
wedding,
Yes.
a wedding in Detroit in January.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's in. They live in Detroit. What do you want?
But
It's inside.
January?
I don't know. I didn't do their schedule for them.
There's not going to be any fires.
It's probably inexpensive. It's probably more affordable.
Yeah.
Weddings, boy.
Yep.
Was your wedding? What kind of wedding did you have? Did you have a big thing? Was it in Canada? Was it here?
No, it was in Newport Beach, California.
Okay. Oh, hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you hear the
Yeah,
private
yeah.
jet thing, Ellen? They got married in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over top in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Do you take what? What?
You did a tandem parachute jump.
And
Yeah.
mine got caught in it, and I just got spun around. We got a surf and sand.
Surf and sand.
That was the name of the hotel we got married at.
right.
Yeah, and let me tell you, when I seen the bill, I was like, ah!
Sure.
And I got that paid off within like a couple months. I was like, there's no way this is staying on my credit
This is
report.
not coming with me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got it paid off. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, but weddings are insanely
Did you have a big
expensive.
one? How many people were there?
I want to say 100 and something. You know what? I got food poisoning the night before.
You did? Oh, that sucks.
Oh, so brutal.
I remember my wife telling me she was in.
Probably looked real skinny though.
Well, look around
It
here.
looked fantastic. My
Just
wife
a
was
little
in.
faint.
She was in Hawaii for the millennium, like '99 or whatever, and she had food poisoning. She's like, just the worst. Like you're in Hawaii, it's supposed to be this beautiful place
Yeah.
with fireworks. And everybody's. She's like, I got my head in a bucket the whole time.
I was going to
Yeah.
say she's just standing in the water for a completely different reason.
Yeah.
Look away!
Waist. I think there's a manta ray by you. That's not a manta ray.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no,
Just let the waves take it away.
So did you eat something at the hotel, or was it like
No.
No, okay. You stuck your
I
head in the ocean and came up with a fish.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I swear to God. So the family sent seafood out.
No.
And I swear to God, her brothers tried to kill me with seafood. and
She's from California?
No, she's from Virginia Beach area.
Oh, okay.
Cape Charles, Virginia.
Norfolk? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that area.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how they talk exactly.
Yeah.
And they own clam and oyster farms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And they sent a bunch of food.
You go on a
out.
grunion run then when you're out there in Newport Beach?
No,
they
but
come up through the
I know,
sand?
I know
Yeah,
the guy there. We get them every so often in front of our house because I live in the water. I live
I live in the ground.
I
You
live
can live in the
water.
water. That's fine.
Aquaman,
Ian Bagg, Little Mermaid.
the littlest.
Mm-hmm.
I live on the beach, and we get them in front of the house. The grunions are the ones that glow, right?
No, they're the ones that like when the tide comes in or something, you go out with a flashlight and they pop up at night to mate and then go back under the. I don't think they glow.
There's something.
It's been
that
a
comes
long
out
time
that,
since I've done that.
There's something comes out that glows. And
Okay.
I know, yeah. But there's also something out that the Filipinos come out and steal and eat.
Maybe.
So that
That's
might
what
be
it
your
is.
Grunions.
Those are
Yeah.
Funyuns.
Those are Funyuns.
You're on a
Fried.
Funyun run.
Not Grunion. Funyun.
Yeah. All the bodegas are
Funyun
bled
love.
dry of those.
Yeah.
Expensive wedding, but you're keeping her happy. Is she, you know, this is a phrase I love, age appropriate? Is she considerably younger than you?
She's
Is she
11 years younger than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wife's
Yeah.
a decade behind me.
Yeah, my wife's 19.
I think I think that's the perfect age gap.
Yes.
Is a decade.
Yes.
Right? You still get some of the references, but you got new things to talk about.
Right, and you can
learn
explain
from
certain
them.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can learn things.
And they
She
love when you
keeps you
explain
young.
things to
You
them,
keep
yeah.
her knowledgeable.
Exactly. And my girlfriend's 10 years younger than me. So
But see, but it's perfect. So is your baseball boyfriend 10 years older than you?
No, I'm actually I think 7 years older.
Perfect.
Than he is.
You either go with a
Beautiful,
younger
yeah.
woman or an older woman that just tells you there's going to be cookies after you get
He's
this done.
26. So
Oh,
you're
yes,
only
I thought he
4
was
years.
23.
He's only 4
look at you
years younger
disappointed.
than
Taking
you
him to
are.
the curb. I need a newer Frankie Lindor.
Yeah, I think age difference is not a big thing. I think it's all the girls I went to school with dated older guys. Like we never had girlfriends because they were.
But
all,
you know that always seems to be more acceptable too. Like when you're in high school, girls will be like, "Oh, my boyfriend's in college."
Yeah.
But if you get a little bit older and you're a guy and you're dating somebody who's considerably younger, they're like, "Yeah, perv.
Yeah.
What's the problem?" You know,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
double standard there.
Yeah,
But you're successful and you're, you know.
She's not 19. She's
No, I
I'm
know
with you.
that, but-
her niece though is in high school and she dates a college guy and it bothers me.
That would bother me
That's
too.
a maturity thing too, though.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, he was his first year in college. I'm like, you go, don't you try, you Dylan, you get rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My older daughter is 15 and her boyfriend is a senior.
How do you deal
And
with it?
he's going to be going to college, and I'm like, man, I got to nip this in the bud before. I'm not having her
At college
go to see him.
parties
Oh, absolutely
But
not.
can you nip it in the bud?
No, not
There's
from
nothing
here.
you can.
Not from
There's
here.
nothing- but
Long
not- I'm
distance.
sure even if you were face to face, you couldn't. She'd be like, Dad, shut up.
I'm in love. We're getting married.
Oh,
yeah, and that's
God.
not what you want to hear. So
Yeah,
you got to
that's
keep
what
it
happens.
cool. You got to stay
Yeah.
calm so everybody doesn't get involved. Yum, yum, yum.
Keep it wrapped.
16 is also when I started birth control, Alan, so just keep that in mind. That
Oh man,
She'll
So
probably
he-
be on a
that millionaire is
solar
not
trajectory.
getting a virgin.
Not even close.
Not even close.
No.
No.
Oh, she's going to be at emo night.
That's why I'm going there. What
That's
do you think?
right.
Come on.
It's a mass acres
a
out
sad-
there.
Use one of her pills.
Find a sad boyfriend.
I'm not finding a sad boy. I mean, you don't date people from emo night, no.
You just sleep with them.
Let me ask you this, though, because back in the day, I loved those kind of nights, but I'm old, so it was more Bauhaus and Depeche Mode and stuff. Do they mix it up, or is emo night now for you
It's-
goddamn kids? Is
okay.
it all Fall Out Boy and dumb nonsense
Yeah,
like
well,
that?
it's
kinda.
it's Blink 182, Fall Out
Oh,
Boy.
God.
It's Taking Back Sunday.
Is it the band that was on Jimmy Kimmel last night?
I don't know.
Who was
Something
that?
cigarettes, sex after cigarettes.
Oh, that's a great
Oh, I
band.
don't know
Sex
that.
After Cigarettes?
Live, I was just, can
yeah,
you
yeah.
open your
It's
eyes?
basically like
Yeah.
2000 to like 2012, like punk pop is really what
Cigarettes
it is.
After Sex is the band
Yeah.
we're thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah, great band. Live, I don't know, but I like the music.
How about Save Ferris? Have you ever heard of them?
Oh, I know. Safe
I made out
yeah.
with the girl that used to sing in that band.
No, she was in front row of my show the other night.
Hey, look at that.
No way, if I'd known that. Alan says hi.
Hey, well, no, this was 20 plus years ago, but you know,
she
yeah.
still looks good.
Yeah. What the hell's her name? Monique or
Yep, that's her.
Yeah, Monique.
Yeah,
Yeah. But so it's all like
Well,
fake
I would just
emo.
like
I
to
mean,
say that you just asked me if Depeche Mode was going to be played at emo night, and I feel like that.
No, you have to go to the chamber for that.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If somebody
That's
does an
shame,
old
man.
school
You
emo
go to the
night,
chamber with me and Mike Tata, and you can dance to that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
No, it's like I said, it's like 2000s to like 2000 mid 2010s, like punk pop.
Yeah, that's not me.
I'm sure some of your people are just yelling at this radio right now.
That's fine.
Oh,
They
I'm
can
sure.
yell at me.
They're saying this. Don't you know Def Leppard and Motley Crue are playing together this summer?
Don't care. I'm going to go listen
Yeah.
to a DJ play Fall Out Boy for me. That's what it's going to be. I'm very
We're going down, down.
See, you get it. Come
See,
with me.
yeah.
Well, one
You got
night-
the
He's got a
outfit on.
19-year-old girlfriend.
He's
Of course,
already in all
wife.
black. He knows.
Couple months ago, they had the lead singer from God, what was that band? They had the violin in it, and they
Come on, Eileen, now you know
Dexys
what I
Midnight
mean.
Runners.
They had a violin.
What, of Mice and Men?
no, not quite that.
Head in the Heart?
And
Monsters and Men or Monsters and Men?
I love this
Ocean
game.
Avenue. Ocean Avenue is the
Yellow Card.
Yellow Card. Yes,
Yellow
the lead
Card.
singer of
Yellow
Yellow Card was DJ at emo night.
Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff
That's
like
pretty
that.
cool.
I thought it was going to be Billy Ocean.
Maybe next
Get out
week.
of my dreams
And
and get
into
into my
my
car.
car.
We're going to go to Gelson's
Oh.
and we're going to wave at everybody.
That's a lovely, lovely song that sounds like it's as bad as Baby It's Cold Outside.
Whatever happened? Yeah, whatever happened to Billy Ocean? Like he's
Fell off
still
his horse.
He's still alive.
He drowned.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yes. He's probably back in Trinidad or something, making all the local gals swoon. But
Probably so rich, he's just like, I'm moving back to Trinidad, going to let them know how much money I got.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
flying
horrible
first
accent.
class, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
on a bad airline. That's the thing.
First class
Gotta fly
on
first.
Frontier.
Air
yeah.
Tobago.
Frontier doesn't have first class.
You
They
have a
just
front row.
You just have a bag that you can check.
Yeah.
Because I can afford to fly the highest level of Frontier.
It's called a bundle package.
Yeah.
A bundle package?
Yeah.
That's
It's not even a
hysterical.
class. You just get a bundle.
Do they still have prayers?
Thoughts and prayers, actually.
They do that before the flight? That's
Yeah.
hysterical.
Yeah.
And while you're
I
landing.
feel like something might be happening. So thoughts and prayers.
I was just talking with the pilot. He doesn't look good. So thoughts and prayers.
Did they used to have
Prayers.
prayers written on things all over the
Frontier?
planet. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
don't remember
It
that.
was it was a Christian owned, and I didn't
Really?
know that. I was like, are you guys like hinting
The
at
Final
something?
Frontier? Is that what this is?
Right.
The Final Frontier.
It's into the
I
rapture.
think, yeah, like that's
Revelation Airline.
That's the name of it. It should be when it's a Christian airline. It should be something Christian. You know what I mean? The Rapture Airlines
for
would be
sure.
awesome. Everybody, close off. We're going
Rap share.
Rapture. Exactly. Brilliant.
Uh-huh. It's all coming together now.
Make it happen, Jesus.
I
Hey,
would
listen.
love to be on this show every day. It's awesome. You guys ever get
be.
mad at each other?
I
All
am
the
on this
time.
show every day.
I
Usually
scream at
she
him all
gets
the
mad
time.
at me because I point out something that's
And then
great.
how do you deal with these two? Do you
He
ever
doesn't.
do you ever like, come on, guys,
Most-
get
Of
it
course.
together?
Of course.
Alan usually sits there and tries to find a way out of our argument. Like any kind of a word of like, that reminds me in the news. It's happening.
I sit there quietly to see how long it'll take before one of them goes, oh, we're not in our living room.
Oh, that's funny.
And so far it hasn't happened.
Is that vacuum?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on board Rap Chair. If you're in row 17 or 18, there's going to be a final beverage cart coming by. All non-alcoholic, of course. And I got nothing out.
It's not good in my
holy
head.
water.
I got
You
nothing.
should have the
Yeah.
holy water.
Listen, I'm
He's
gonna let
over
you
here
go.
tagging your
You gonna let me go? I like the way you just pointed at me.
gonna let
Look,
you
it's
go.
time for you to leave. I heard you try to get in another 20 minutes, and it ain't happening.
No, you've got things to do.
We've
I don't
ordered-
like to take up too much of someone's time.
Thank you.
You've got to get into a good headspace.
Ah,
You've got to
too late.
prepare. Again, you're not. Ian Bagg is not a guy who just goes up there because his act he does by rote. You've got to be on your feet and you're thinking and you're bobbing and weaving and all that thing. So
Probably go to
7.
that expensive grocery store down from the hotel.
Heineken.
I didn't just walk around.
It's the Gelsons of
an
downtown
old baby.
Cleveland.
That's fantastic.
It's the most Cleveland thing. We used to have a bank there, and now it's a grocery store.
You can drink wine
Right.
there.
Keep banks open.
Oh, that's yeah.
But with a rotunda.
Oh, I love it.
Yes,
that
the
was my
Rotini
nickname in high
Rotunda.
school.
The Rotunda. Hey, listen, Ian Bagg is at Hilarities all this weekend. You're only doing yourself a disservice if you stay home. 7 and 9:30 tonight and
Nobody's
tomorrow
gonna
night.
make you laugh there.
That's right.
Nobody's gonna make you laugh at home.
No.
Look over there. Who do you see? Look to your left. Look to your right. Who's the funny one? Nobody at the host.
Unless you're channel surfing and you come across that Ian Bagg shrimp show that you did, or that crustacean.
I shoot my thumb off. It's back.
seafood.
I took the tip of my thumb off with a crossbow.
Yeah, and I'll hit you up about that upgrade. Too.
I will do
yeah.
it.
We'll
And
come
if
to
you
Vegas and
you
see
guys
you.
want to do a giveaway? I'll just give it away.
Yeah.
It's not happening. You get back in economy, people.
PickwickandFrolic.com for all
Thanks,
the
guys.
information.
I really,
And-
really appreciate you.
Yeah, were you real Ian Bagg on Twitter?
Don't follow me on Twitter. I say stupid things that get me in trouble.
What's Instagram?
I think
Ian
it's
Bagg,
just a
Ian
guy.
Bagg on Instagram.
Ian Bagg at Instagram. Yeah,
With 2 G's.
Ian
G.
Bagg Comedy on Facebook.
Hi, all.
Yeah,
All right, good.
Love you.
Well, it's
I
always
love you
good to see you.
all.
All right.
Love you all. Thank you for coming.
The Alan Cox Show.